What's good? This is DRA back with another one. Just wanted to touch base on a hot topic that came across my phone this morning. So, as some of you may know, Mark Rubio filed for the Unborn Child Support Act. If passed into law, and I'm reading this, it would allow mothers to begin collecting child support payments during pregnancy and retroactive payments after the birth when a paternity test is used to establish the identity of the father. So, black man, what's this mean for you? It's crucial that you protect your seed at all costs. Your seed is more valuable than most things on this planet. Your seed is the most valuable thing that you possess. You control who you give your seed to. You decide on who's going to be the mother of your children. So with the recent Roe versus Wade turnover, the federal government now states that, hey, look, it's up to the states to decide on whether or not it's going to be funded or not funded for you to have a deletion, for better choice of words, right? So Mark Rubio and the crew decided, well, since the Democrats are on our tail, we'll go ahead and throw them a bone. So on surface level, it protects women that are at that point in time pregnant. They're allowed to receive money and benefits and take care of their unborn child for 9 months. So you say, what's so wrong about that? Problem. The states and or the government are going to come after a man to enforce payment. So as a black man, it's very important who you decide to have sex with, who you procreate with. It's up to you to decide whether or not you're going to be married before you have kids. Now, if you're not in the business of having kids, you snip, you're shooting blanks, this don't really apply to you, right? But if you're with a young lady or a woman, whatever the case may be, and she's saying, oh, I love you, I want to be with you, I want to start a family, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, unless you can look her dead in her eye and critically analyze her and say that woman's wife material, don't have unprotected sex with her, because as we all know, having unprotected sex leads to the strong possibility of having kids. Getting with this woman and having sex with her and she says, oh, I'm pregnant. Now you're on the hook, right? You don't even get to decide, well, I don't know if I want a long-term commitment with this woman. I don't know if I want to be, married to this woman. It could have been a jump off. It could have been a one-night stand, whatever the case may be. But now you on the hook for 9 months, right? Before that child even gets here, right? So I'm going to pull up something else that caught my interest as I was doing some research on this topic. So check this out. Under the proposal, a court could award child support payments prior to birth and retroactively to the point of conception, as determined by a doctor, according to what's said in the bill. It also wouldn't require a woman to ask for child support if they don't want the prospective father's involvement. Now, in our culture, you know damn well it's more than likely than not, if a female is pregnant and you're not married, she's putting you on child support. There are exceptions, but that's not the rule. So just because she's the exception doesn't mean the moment that she's announcing that she's pregnant or she finds out and she knows she can collect a check from you, Ask yourself, is it really worth that jump off? Is it really worth that, one night of getting some tail? Every man has his own decision to make. I'm just stating the facts. Move accordingly. So, the Unborn Child Support Act would also provide flexibility for mothers who do not want the involvement of the father by not requiring those mothers to receive child support. We already talked about that. It requires judges to consult with mothers on payment plans and gives mothers discretion as to whether or not child support payments will be awarded retroactively. So in other words, she got you by the nuts. She can go to a judge, depending on how she feels for the day, and decide, we can set up a payment plan, or you know what, he owes me for 5 months because I'm 5 months pregnant, he ain't paid nothing, lock him up, right? You can have no desire to be with this woman, and she can totally mess your life up with an assist from the government, right? Lastly, it mandates that all paternity tests be at the discretion of the mother and not be conducted if the test will put the child at risk. So what's that mean? The mother gets to decide when the paternity test is done, not you, daddy, not you. So she could drag this out for 9 whole months while you making payments for possibly a kid that is not yours. Then after the baby's born, you can pull for a paternity test, and there's no say-so whether or not, if the baby's not yours, if you got with the streetwalker or thought that money comes back to you. Messed up, huh? Also, if the health of the child may be at risk, or if she feels like there may be an issue, paternity determination won't be made while she's pregnant. Protect your seed. Get your mind right. Stay focused on your grind. Stay focused on your hustle. Stay focused on your purpose and your mission. Any man out here that's capable of having kids, they coming after you. A woman can tell you anything. I would never, always, blah, 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 blah. We live in an environment in times now where the minute she's pregnant, your finances, your resources, your energy, your time, right? That's all going towards her. Your check, your money that you work hard for, right? So in closing, shout out to Big Truck. Checked him out earlier. He made a comment on the issue, so make sure y'all check him out. The last thing I wanted to say in regards to this particular issue, for those men that are handling their business, for those men that are trying to be intelligent, financially savvy, now is a great time to acquire some stock in male contraceptive. Because whether or not this goes through or not, the government's basically telling you, black male, that we're not footing the bill no more, right? Instead of Medicare, Medicaid, right? The government, the states having to foot the bill. No, we're going to come after you early, because that's 9 whole months worth of money, time, and resources that you could be paying for. So, intelligent, financially astute black men, you might want to take a look at contraceptive stocks. I could see them going on the rise, whether or not this bill passes or not. Whether that's 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years down the road. Check out the stock that has a ticker number of, or correction, a ticker identifier of CHD. Thank me later. I'm gonna bounce on up out of here. Just want to do a quick little video, talk about these shenanigans, give you guys a heads up. Stay focused. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I'll get at you out the next one.